I just had a chat with, I just had a chat with Sandwich just to tell him about Morgan Bunny. I just said, you do know there's 2 more rounds. You don't have to like win the fight all the time to finish it.
This next fight, we're at Louis Cook. He's replacing a fighter. This is last minute. He's had the call today.
Yes.
He's had the call today for this fight. So
like obviously, Jack Evans. You know, I'm going to put a little disclaimer out there. Very, very, very close mate of mine. He's been preparing for a guy called Richard Nottingham for the last 5-6 weeks, and unfortunately Richard come across a really bad boot cut today and had a problem fight. And all fairness, Louis Cook has come forward. Louis Cook, all fairness to him, has stepped up on less than 24 hours. Almost 12 hours notice even, just to come in. That's all I've heard. Again, coming away from him, but primarily a striker. And so Jack Evans, so it's going to be a good fight.
And it must take some stones on your mind, Joe, to be able to come to one of these fights and take it on 12 hours notice. But like I said, you know, the boys from Olympians have literally, we're in one corner, now they're back in the corner again, so fair play to them.
Keep the seats warm for themselves. Here he is, Louis Cook.
Ladies and gentlemen, making the walk to the red corner, please welcome Jack Evans!
So this is Jack Evans making his way to the cage. This is his MMA debut here tonight. Brett, obviously you know a little bit more about Jack. As you said, you've got close relationships, so I'll let you speak a little bit about Jack.
Yeah, look, Jack has been in the sort of kickboxing for a very long time. Believe it or not, I think about maybe a year and a half ago, he fought you in a kickboxing bout and knocked his opponent clean out. He's got very good striking. Obviously then, to work on a good strike, you need to work on the ground game. And all fairness, the last few months, that's all he's been doing, is working on the ground game. And all fairness to him, he's putting 110%. You know, he had to change of opponent, and the first thing he said was, well, I couldn't train any harder if it was someone else. You know, he's put 100% in this camp, and everybody is looking forward to his debut. But I'm sure Louis Cook's going to try and spoil the party. You know, both the strikers. I spar Jack on frequently in the gym. Exceptional striker, very high level striker. I think he's IKF Welsh champion in kickboxing as well. So I'm excited, man. It's been a long time seeing this man in the cage in small gloves.
It's going to be a good one.
It's going to be a brilliant one. Look at a good nick as well.
It just burst, fighting on the below corner. He stands 6 feet tall, official weight 155 pounds. He's fighting out of Bristol in England. Now brings him to the cage. A mixed martial arts record of 2 wins with 2 defeats. Introducing to you, Louis Cook. Standing opposite him in the cage, fighting out of the red corner. He stands 5 feet 10 inches tall. Official weight 155 pounds even. He's fighting underneath in Wales and is making his mixed martial arts debut. Introducing to you, Jack Evans! Your referee in charge of next begins, Mr. Simon Small.
Do you think, Brett, for like Louis coming in here on a day's notice, maybe less pressure in some sort of way?
Could be, and also being a southpaw, the first thing you think is a bit of a thing. Jack is you're going to see Jack with a couple of feints in. He's waiting for Levy. Obviously, that's not a bad idea for him as well, is to go to the legs. You know, obviously, you know, there's been limited information on Louis. You know, being a southpaw isn't exactly what Jack had planned in the fight either. But there you go.
And Louis coming in sharp as well, to be fair.
Yeah. We'll watch the back. Just needs to stay calm in this scenario. Just need to stay calm. Jack needs to watch the back. There we go. Good. You need to give the back up. Ember was able to do it. Just needs to take his time now. Take his time. Obviously, like I said, this is Jack's debut. It can be not a very pleasant place to be in your first fight. You just need to weather this little bit of a storm and hopefully you can get over the jitters and go from there.
Louis so tall for the weight class, isn't he? 6 foot tall.
Yeah. Jack's done a lovely re-guard there back to half guard. You know, he's got to watch his head. Get back to... Louis is able to get into some sort of full mount. He's not able to get... Got to watch the back. Got to watch the back. Got to be able to turn his back to the mat. There we go. Good work there from Jack Evans. Lovely. But he's got the underhook in. These are just little rabbit punches. They're not too much. Back to his feet. Lovely work from Jack Evans. Lovely takedown from Jack Evans. Lovely. This is exactly what he needed to do there. We're halfway through the point of the fight and was able to respond in such a strong way. All fairness to Louis, you could see he was looking for, looking for the back, but Jack done a very good job of staying on his back, not giving up too much. Remember now, Jack's strength here is in the striking element, but he's showing that, he knows what he's doing on the floor. So able to take his time. It's the first round, yes. Someone's debut. You're going to get jitters. You're going to get people not reacting or performing the way they usually perform. So let's get the first round out of the way and let's see what goes from there. Obviously, Louis has a lot more experience being 2-2. He's had 4 extra fights than Jack. So let's just see how it goes now in the second round. There's 40 seconds left of this round. Got to watch the rotation. He's on his back, up to his feet.
This is where Jack's going to want the fight.
Yeah, there we are. Nice shot there.
Right hand.
Nice shot there.
Good right hand.
You see Louis being relaxed into this.
Louis looks so calm.
Yeah. The stylistic change-up for Jack as well hasn't been very pleasant, but he's able to. Lovely takedown. Lovely hands connected. Up he goes. Lovely takedown. Good work from Jack Evans there. Brilliant. Another takedown to finish the round. That's brilliant work.
This would be a tough one to score, but with the 2 takedowns, you may be leaning towards Jack. But
yeah. His striking was very good, able to get 2 takedowns. That's his first round of the way. You do expect that from someone who is, you do expect that from someone who's newly coming to a fight. The adrenaline is going to be a bit of an adrenaline dump now. Like I said, the coaches, Carl Parker and Shaky there. They're going to be in that corner, trying to calm him down. Louis doing a good job. It's one of them ones. It's a very, very close fight for starters. And let's just say it's Jack's debut and he's up against a guy who's had 4 fights on 12 hours notice. So yes, okay, all fairness to Louis, he's taken the fight in 12 hours notice, but so has Jack. And being a southpaw as well, it's not exactly a brilliant sort of matchup change, but all fairness to Jack, he wanted a fight,
He seems to have a bit of a funky style as well, Louis, doesn't he? A bit unorthodox.
Bit unorthodox. There we are.
Here we go. Round 2.
Here we go. Here we go. Nice shot on top there. What's his balance? He's keep his balance. Lovely. Then we got to the fence. Jack needs to turn him off. There we go. He's strong in this position. Lovely knee up there. He needs to stay off the fence. Jack needs to stay off the fence here and move basically and put Louis back on the fence. Doesn't want to stay here for too long. Now, this is a good point as well to have a little bit of a beater. Guillotine's there, is it?
Oh, is it on? It's a job to see from by here.
Is it on?
Looks like it could be.
It could be on. It could be on. I think it's uncomfortable. It's uncomfortable.
Is it on?
It's uncomfortable.
Is he giving the thumbs up there? I'm not sure.
It's uncomfortable. It's uncomfortable. It's uncomfortable.
Is he looking for the...
Unlucky. Definitely close there. Definitely close.
I think he just give a little grin to his corner there.
Yeah,
Louis.
I just see a little grimace on Louis' face, but yeah, you got to get the overhook in. Louis using the head very well there, able to pass it through some sort of side control, half guard there. Jack's got the underhook on the far side. What Jack needs to do is get his back to the. He needs to sit up on his back so he can get up to the fence. He got the underhook. There we go. There we go, there we go. Nice at the back door, on top. Unlucky. Unlucky. Get to his belly, up on his knees. Up on his knees. If he can counter wrestle from here, he's get his head off the side. There we go. Watch the back. He said, watch the back. This is obviously more favoured into sort of Louis' round at the minute. First round, I felt like I leant towards Jack. The second round so far, on top. Lovely work, counter wrestling. Beautiful counter wrestling from Jack Evans. Beautiful counter wrestling.
It's good to see that neither of them are just accepting the position. They're both working hard here.
Exactly. What he needs to do is drive to the fence. There we go. Brilliant work from Jack Evans. Get him off. Brilliant work there. Able to counter. Jack seems to come on, even though he looks like he comes on strong towards in the later part of the rounds. He's just kind of positioned it there. Lovely, unlucky to Jack Evans. Lovely judo throw. What's the back there? Put his leg straight. Unlucky. Watch the back there. Needs to watch the back. Try to put back into half guard. Lovely, unlucky. Louis in full mount now. Keep moving, Jack Evans. Keep moving. Get back into some sort of half guard scenario.
Back of the head. Referee took a point there.
Minus point.
I did think a few of them seemed to be in the back of the head.
Right, a bit of confusion here, guys. I think what happened was, I did think initially that was a bit of an early stoppage, but turns out Simon Small has warned Louis about the back of the head. Straight back in. He's warned Louis about the back of the head, and unfortunately Louis kept on continually punching Jack in the back of the head, and he's taken a point off. So this
Jack could have took a lot more time there if he wanted to.
Yeah.
He wants to get straight back into this fight.
Yeah. So he's going to try and get out there. Look, if this was a 10-10 if this was a 10-9 round, it is now a 9-9 round. So
that'll make this an interesting fight, because, like you say, I think Jack could have edged the first round.
Yes, yeah.
Now drawing the second round, it's going to all be on this third round.
Yeah, it is. Yeah.
Bit of a dispute going on.
It is, yeah, but now is not the time to do it, though.
That's right.
Now is not the time to do it.
Concentrate on the fighter.
Yeah.
I think you can see from Jack though, he does look a little bit jaded at this point.
Yeah. Yeah. Like I said, now this 60-second break is going to be nice. You know, if he can win this round, puts him in a very good position. If he loses, it could be a draw.
So it's all on this third round as far as I can see.
All on this one round.
Big show of respect between the two of them.
Here we go. Last round. You know, for Jack to come back and win this round, it'd be a hell of a comeback.
Big kick
there
from Louis Cook. Big hands from Louis Cook. He's shown a good level of striking in this fight.
He's shown a good level of striking. Yeah, we were told he was a good striker, all fairness, so you know, if Jack needs to kind of make sure his back's not taken here. Keep the hands away from his neck. There we go. Turn the face. Needs to turn the face.
Is that it? I don't know if
I don't know. It's across the jaw. He's doing the right thing, Jack Evans. He's doing the right thing. That second one, it's going to be tough.
I think that is the tap. Fortunate for Jack Evans, but you've got to think Louis Cook coming here 12 hours notice and got the victory.
He just looked like the fresher man there going in that third round. I think after the little incident in the second round, I think, you know, he might have derailed him a little bit. But yeah, like I said, good performance from Louis Cook. Yeah, like I said, this is the part of the sport. Jack can only go one way from here, and that's up. So looking forward to seeing the rise after this. But yeah, good performance from Louis Cook.
show of respect between the two of them. I think we might see a bit more of Louis Cook back here as well, possibly after that.
Definitely, especially taking a fight on 12 or so hours of notice, or yeah, well, 12 hours notice. Nah, fair play, good win, very good win. But
ladies and gentlemen, your referee, Mr. Simon Small, called to stop this contest after 49 seconds of round 3, declaring your winner by way of rear naked choke in the blue corner, Amir Khan.
Ten fights in, it's been a great night so far. Hope you're all enjoying this at home.